Whoa!
I filed my eligible obligation.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about an eligible obligation
What?
on the USDA.
Oh, you talking all that kind of stuff. I'm striking all that. If I hear it again, I'm not gonna let you represent yourself. I promise you.
Oh,
That's enough. I don't want to hear another word.
okay. I'd like to also.
Another one? I don't want to hear another word. No, put him out.
Put your hands on me like that.
Hush. Get him out of the courtroom. I don't want to hear another word. I just heard another word, Mr. Baker. Hush.
All right, today's case is straight up unbelievable. A man is staring down 30 years in prison, and instead of hiring a lawyer like a normal person, he decides to go solo. Yep, he thought he could represent himself in court. Now that's either serious overconfidence or someone who's completely given up. And to make it even worse, he pulls the sovereign citizen card like that was going to save him. Spoiler, it doesn't. Not even close. The judge sees right through him and shuts it all down fast. It's courtroom chaos from start to finish, and honestly, you can't look away. But really, why would anyone risk decades of their life on a fake legal theory? Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's jump into it.
Mr. Baker, you're before the court day for your arraignment. And let's see. You're not. Have you hired an attorney?
No, sir.
Do you plan on hiring one?
No, sir.
Are you going to represent yourself, or do you wish
Yes,
to have
sir.
a public defender to represent you?
No, sir. I'm gonna represent myself.
All right, you're before the court today for your arraignment. You've been charged by way of an information with possession of a cocaine, possession of a controlled substance, count 1 and 2. Those are both third-degree felonies, punishable to 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. You have a count 3, which is fleeing or attempting to elude high-speed reckless. I believe that should be a second-degree felony, punishable to 15 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $10,000 fine. Count 4 is drive my license, cancel, suspend, or revoke third or subsequent offense. That's a third-degree felony, punishable to 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. And count 5, possession of marijuana less than 20 grams, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable to 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. So you're looking at a total of about 30 years in the Florida Department of Corrections if you're convicted of everything and you get the maximum sentence. And you're still wishing to represent yourself?
How? Do you look a judge in the eye and say, "Yes, sir," right after he tells you you're facing 30 years? Like, how does that even make sense? I've seen people try the Sovereign Citizen Act for small stuff, like traffic tickets, still dumb, but whatever. But this guy is looking at 3 decades and still pretending courtroom laws don't apply to him. At some point, you've got to stop the act and face reality. These arguments never work. Courts have rejected them every time, and this guy either doesn't know or doesn't care. So what's really going on here? Is he trying to be clever, or is something else going on? Because honestly, it looks like he's throwing his whole life away for pride.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Baker, state your name.
Lee Baker.
And Mr. Baker, you have asked to represent yourself. Is that correct?
Yes.
How far did you get in school?
9th grade.
Okay. And so you can read and write?
Yes.
Okay. Are you employed?
No, sir.
All right. How do you make a living?
I'm unemployed right now. I was living with someone else.
Sir?
I'm unemployed. I was living with someone else. I just got out of jail about 5 months ago.
Okay. Well, what is your trade?
I have my own business,
All right. What kind of business?
a cleaning business.
Okay. And have you ever represented yourself before?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol today, which would affect your ability to make this decision to represent yourself?
No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness that would affect your ability to
No, sir.
to make this decision?
No.
All right. You understand that attorneys are trained in the rules of evidence, criminal procedure, and the law, and they're there to assist you in preparing pretrial motions, preparing for pretrial hearings, and to participate in discovery, and also preparing for trial.
Comprehend that very well.
All right, and sir, you understand that if you're representing yourself, you'll be held to that same standard.
I comprehend that.
All right, and I cannot assist you in any way. The state attorney would not be able to assist you in any way. Is that correct?
I comprehend.
All right, and you still wish to represent yourself?
Yes.
All right, Madam Clerk, if you'll print out the information, and Deputy Dexter, it's okay if the clerk hands the information to Mr. Baker? Madam Clerk, if you'll do that. Mr. Baker, when you receive that information, I'm going to ask that you enter a plea at this time.
I'd like to file 2 motions on the record as well, sir.
I want to do your arraignment first.
All right.
All right, whenever you're ready, you'll let me know and you enter your plea.
I enter a plea of not guilty.
Okay. All right, you're filing motions.
Yes, sir. I
You
got
have copies for the state.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Got a declaratory judgment, and I want to furnish this bond to the clerk
You can file it. Go ahead.
for my release from the Bay County Jail today.
Okay.
That's declaratory judgment. That's for the clerk only.
Now you're providing a copy of the state, everything you've given the clerk.
The bond, I shouldn't have to give the bond. The bond goes straight to the clerk. The declaratory
Anything you
judgment-
file that you want me to consider, you have to provide a copy to the state, sir. As you're representing yourself, you have to know those rules. If you don't, you're going to mess
I
up.
understand that.
If you're not providing to the state, I'm not going to consider it.
Okay.
And the clerk doesn't make any determinations on that. All the clerk determines is whether you're innocent or not.
I'm not talking about the bond for the declaratory judgment. I'm talking about the bond for the clerk to release me today. I filed my eligible obligation.
What are you talking about?
Sir,
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about eligible obligation on the USCA.
Oh, you talking all that kind of stuff. I'm striking all that. And if I hear it again, I'm not going to let you represent yourself. I promise you.
He actually said USCA. That's short for United. States Code annotated dots, basically the US laws with some extra notes added for lawyers. Sounds smart, right? But come on, does this guy even know what he's quoting? Sovereign citizens love tossing out big legal terms, hoping it sounds impressive. They think if they use enough jargon, the judge will magically let them off. But real courts don't work like that. And that whole eligible obligation thing, total nonsense. Judges have rejected it every single time. So what do you think? Is he serious? Or just hoping something sticks?
He's already entered a not guilty plea. We'll set this for a pre-trial. We'll set it for don't ask me any questions like that, sir. I'm not answering any questions. If you want to file a motion, file your motion. We'll set it for our December, when's that motion day in December? December 19th at 9 o'clock. Sir, you may, if you're going to do the sovereign citizen and all that, you may want to consider having the attorney.
I'm a private citizen, sir. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm a private citizen.
Listen to me. If you're going to pursue that, you may want to reconsider representing yourself.
No, sir.
But I'm not going to pay attention to any of that, and I'm going to strike all that.
Okay.
So we'll see you December 19th at 9 o'clock.
It's no problem. Oh,
That's enough. I don't want to hear another word.
okay. I'd like to also.
I don't want to hear another word. No, put him out.
Put your hands on me like that.
Hush. Get him out of the courtroom. I don't want to hear another word. I just heard another word, Mr. Baker. Hush. Whoa. Mr. Baker, I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'm going to find that you're not competent to represent yourself at this time. I'm going to reverse my decision. The Office of Public Defender is going to represent him. We'll keep it on that December 19th date. I just did. Come on now. Y'all close that door where I can't hear him before he gets in any more trouble.
Honestly, the judge might have done this guy a favor. Instead of letting him rant on with made-up legal talk, he stepped in and said, "You need real help." And he was right. Court isn't the place to test internet theories. This judge didn't waste time. He just shut it down and tried to get this man some actual legal advice. Sovereign citizen stuff never works. No one's ever beaten the system with it. So was the judge being strict or just trying to save the guy from himself? Let me know what you think below.